Mastitis is an inflammation of the mammary gland or udder. In dairy cows, it is caused by udder infections, usually resulting from bacteria introduced either during milking process or from environmental contact. Jadiel tells us how this can be prevented.
Mastitis is a challenge to farmers, but it is easy to control if you understand the hygiene. Like mostly when the milking, you change from maybe milking with machines, hard milking to machine, young animals adapt faster. Very funny. The young adapt fast to this technology, but the older animals resisted, like in my case. And so they could hold the milk and not let down. So that way, mastitis started cropping, but we managed it and they are getting used. So it's a big problem in farming, but if you control using hygiene, only cleaning and avoiding wetness, most of the farmers will not have. It's a very costly disease. One, it can kill the hand of the animal. And remember, that's where the industry is. And number two, it will bring cost of vet doctor coming and visiting. Number three, of course, the milk can go wrong. Thereby, the milk can get spoiled. And it can lead to a lot of losses. So it's a big problem, but with good management, it's a thing. That's why we are bringing in the milking of the machine. Because human labor changes, but the machine is constant. So you're able to control. It may be expensive, but we advise farmers not go for the cheap quality. Because at the end of it, so you need after-sales service. These machines have to be serviced throughout. So you must go in for the companies that give you the quality, and you also maintain the hygiene that can provide you backup information to the farmer. Maybe the government now can come in providing the farmers with a subsidy in terms of the milking machine.
Improvement in cattle genetic has been coupled with efforts of enhancing the smallholders' capacity to realize the potential of high-yielding breeds of dairy cattle. The government, through the National Extension Program, has put much effort in extending better dairy husbandry. In Africa, there are two main races of cattle, the indigenous and the exotic. The two races can be crossbred, and the crosses can be very productive both in terms of growth rates for beef, improved meat production, as well as disease resistance. All cows can produce milk, but the most suitable for commercial milk production are a few. The most important dairy breeds of cattle in Kenya are the Frisian, Ayrshire, Guernsey and Jersey breeds. The introduction in Kenya of the artificial insemination in 1935 made it possible for the improvement of milk yields by crossing low-yielding but essentially more disease-resistant local breeds with exotic breeds. At Rabii Farm, Jadiel has taken advantage of technology to search for breeding semen for his cows.
I've really been interested with breeding, and this year I'm having targets that I want to meet. But the secret to breeding is one, sexed semen. If you go sexed semen, you can triple your animals within a short while. These are the mistakes I was making in the past. I was going conventional. As I was going through my records on conventional, I noticed that I've lost a lot of chances because the animals were not getting on heat. That was a past record. But the last 2 years, I'm online. Because now, I've served over the animals of April. I've served them now. Those which calved in April are already after 2 months, they are ready, and they were on it. Others we even skip. Now, when you breed with a sexed semen, you know what you want. And like now, we have applications from the phone, and like the GenX application. I just go there and check what are the breeds that they are there worldwide. They'll give you what characteristics do I want in an animal. I see an animal has certain weakness. I want to improve on that. If it issues, what is the weakness of the sire? If I know the sire has a certain weakness, I don't bring it there.
Jadiel also uses another smartphone application to monitor his cows' daily production and also keep farm records.
So for example, if I want the milk record, I will select the date. So to give me if I want the cow record, these are the cows. They have names, Chicago, Jacob, Larry. These are the animals. If I want the breeding record, I go again. I go to the breeding. You tell me these are the animals. And that's the date when they're supposed to be steamed up. Then they're supposed to be on. They are ready for calving. You tell me all that. Yes. I use GenX to select bull. For example, I want to know which bull I want to breed. So maybe I want to put a bull that I want to serve. I'm giving information about a bull like Junior. So I go to the Junior, When I get junior, then I'll search. It will go and search for me the bulls. Yes, that's given me junior. So it will ask me for information that I want about junior. Then it has various components about this junior. It will give me the health.
Before we come to the end of our show today, Jediel, who is also a teacher, has some encouraging words of advice to farmers in his area and the country at large.
The way we have adapted biogas technology is one of the key things that I've noticed. A farmer can save a lot of money. Imagine people buy firewood here. Imagine these animals can provide you with the firewood in form of biogas. Here I sell firewood. I sell because you don't need it here. You never see smoke. That's the rule of the game. The rule of the thumb, no smoke from firewood. So we are conserving the environment. So when we incorporate biogas into the farming system, you are helping to manage, one, you improve the manure. Like now we are diversifying into Miraa. You know, we are in Miraa zone. We want to diversify our economy here so that now the Miraa can grow better. Because it's even the organically Miraa, because we are using manure. So we are moving from any chemical, we are using the manure. Number two, now when you get that biogas, you save a lot of energy and the environment is very much clean. So the government coming up, there was a time some NGOs who are helping farmers to come with the biogas system, and they are somehow helping. Now there's another issue like now. Our major problem here is the cooling. Most of the materials we source, they are a bit expensive, like the cooler. They are about 400,000. That's why now the government can come in to subsidize the farmers so that now we can go into the next level. Yeah. Of course, the extension services are there, but the farmers also need a lot of training. That's why I've been training farmers, and I'm very positive because they always consult even over the phone. Whenever they have a crisis, I'm always helping them out so that we can move. I've come from that level because of other people. So who is me not to help us move up?
Indeed, dairy farming is a continuous learning process. Most dairy farms that we have visited have unique farming methods that they implement to cut on cost of production and increase yields and profits. Be sure to catch another enlightening show only here on KTN Farmers TV.